you want to make a grandmother's garden quilt, it's as easy as easy. I have a new way that simplifies it and it comes out perfect. All you need to do is get template plastic and cut yourself out a piece that's 4 inches long and 2 inches wide, and then draw a line 1/4 of an inch from the edge. This is your marker. Then you need a template for your hexagons, and you're ready to go. Now that you've selected your colors, you take your template and you cut out your hexagons for your flower. You can put plain in the center and floral around that and white around that. Easy peasy. Or change it up. Put the floral on the inside and the plain on the outside and then the white. Anything you want to do, just draw your hexagons with your template plastic. This is the best part of all. This is what makes the sewing together of the quilt so simple. You're going to mark all the way around each hexagon with a 1/4 inch. This is done with your 1/4 inch plastic that you made. Make sure the line is on the edge of your pattern. Hold it still and then just draw a line. Easy peasy. Go all the way around your hexagon. You've got 1/4 inch all the way around your hexagon. Where it stops is where you're going to stop when you're sewing, and where it starts, you're going to start where it's sewing. Mark every hexagon in the flower with a 1/4 inch mark using your 1/4 inch marker. It's so simple, and it goes fast. There I have my yellow center and my purple for the next row. You're going to put your pin through the dot where they cross, and you're putting right sides together. So you're going to take the opposite side of the one you're going to sew, and you're going to put the pin right through that dot, and then you're going to put them together. They line up perfectly because you drew them the same. You have them pinned dot through dot on both sides, and now you're going to take a needle and thread and you put a knot here and you're going to sew down that line. Start here and stop there. There you are. You sewed with small stitches from one pin to the other. Notice you didn't sew over here or over here. You stopped right where the lines join. There it is, perfectly sewn together. Okay, we're going to add a new one. Remember, the lines are key, so you want to just come up on the fabric and draw your line right across. It's a way to get a perfect fourth inch. Say, we're going to take that, we're going to open it up, we're going to put on the next hexagon right here by the right. We're going to take this one, put the right sides together, and we're going to line up the dots. Make sure your edges are together, edge to edge, edge to edge. Yep. And we're going to put a pin through that dot right there. Come out and the dot on the other side. Beautimous. Pin that down, edge to edge, edge to edge. Do it on this side. Yep. There it is. There it is. Now we're going to sew the same way down this with small stitches. Start right where the pin is and go right to where the pin is to stop. Okay, we've gone across that with small stitches. We got our pins. Stop and stop. Stay on the line, perfect. We open it up and we have another one sewn to the center. But now we need to put these two together. This is a little bit different than sewing on the flat edge. You have to take the two of them, one on top of the other, mark your two, line up your edges, put your pin in where your dot is, right on the dot. Good, and you're going to pin that down. You're going to go over here. Now this time you have to take the yellow, kind of pull it, see, triangle, kind of pull it out so it's not in the way, and then line your two dots up, your two dots, perfect. Put another pin in and you're ready to sew. We're going to take that, we're going to put another pin in, pull this up, And we're going to sew right down that line from pin to pin. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Pin to pin. Good. When I get to the end, I usually backstitch. I usually take 2 stitches back from a knot. Just easier to go back and take a couple of stitches and then pull it out. So that's what I do for my knot at the end. Perfect. Take out our pins, open it up, and we have ta-da-da, ta-da-da-da-da, there they are, all sewn together, perfectly sewn together. When you get these going, and then you add the next one here, and sew first on, and then you sew it together, and then here, and then you sew it together. Before you know it, you have the basic flower, and it looks so good. Here we have the basic colors and the florals. I want you to look closely at this and see how nicely they all fall together. Just as slick as slick and slick as slick. Now, you say, how do you do the back side? The back side, you start with the center and you iron everything into the center. That makes the center stand out. Then the next row, you go one to the next, one to the next, one to the next. All the instructions come with if you want to make one of these, you can make your own marker and your own. I'll send you the directions on how to put it all together. Beautiful. It's so easy and it looks so good. Instead of putting a piece of cardboard inside and gluing it and then folding it over and then basting them together and pulling the cardboard out, and they look sloppy. These are beautiful, sewn together, beautiful. They go together beautifully. It will make a beautiful mother's quilt, and it doesn't take that long to mark the 1/4 inch on each one of those hexagons. It goes fast, it goes easy, but the result is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Here are some pictures of quilts finished. Notice how nice they look. Yes, yes, very nice. Yes, very nice, yes. The thing that makes them look good is the fact that you don't see the stitches. It's all hidden underneath. It's all sewn inside. It's beautifully done. It's beautifully done. You can do this all by yourself. Just make a marker, a little 1/4 inch marker, 4 inches long and 2 inches wide, and mark off a 1/4 inch edge. Make sure that's really true because you're going to be sewing on it. And then you have a tablet and template, and then you just cut out your hexagons. If you'd like to have a kit with all the hexagons drawn, you can write LanethsQuilts at Etsy.com, and I will send you a kit that comes with flowers all packaged. You take them out, you put together one, you put together the other, and there's instructions how you join them, how they all fit together beautifully. These are some of the colors that are in the kit to make the flowers. Red, blue, green, orange. And they make a lovely quilt, and it goes together quickly. This is a wonderful thing. I hope everybody enjoys making a grandmother's quilt.